Oh, man. The threads are all splitting up. Someone must have got on SMS text messaging. How do you fix that? What do you do when one person all of a sudden turns green in a big thread? What do you do? NorCal, Souza and I will or hey, how's my audio? Is my audio good? 6 minutes late. I know, it's horrible. It is, I'm very disappointed. You want my excuse? It's not even an excuse. What I did, I got distracted. I went by the washing machine as I was coming to the studio, and I saw that there were wet clothes in there that I'd put in there last night. A load was done, and I cannot walk by a washing machine with wet clothes in it without putting them in the dryer. And then I came to the studio, and then I realized I forgot my coffee, and then I went back. I'm just discombobulated. No, a little bit of a shit show. I'm out of my routine. I even forgot to drink my coffee this morning. I'm just out of my routine. Out of my because normally I wake up and just turn on the coffee machine. Rambler, what's up? Hey, good to see you. Dave Castro, Weekend Review Part 2. 4 minutes left in that. You said you were doing this yesterday. I know, I'm still doing it. I just got home. I guess I'm still doing stuck in Groundhog Day. By the way, 20 been doing CrossFit since 2005. I guess there's this rope called a drag rope or a heavy rope or something. But anyway, I can't remember what workout it was in, but it was in a certain workout, and I didn't understand the rope, so I got one from RX Smart Gear. And when I came home, it was here. I got the 8'6" and the 8'10" one. Yesterday, I used the 8'6" one, and it's amazing. I just it's astounding to me how much smarter and articulate I am than just every single person around me. I've asked about these ropes 1,000 times, and no one can just say, "Hey, dude, the drag rope, it's just a thicker, more porous rope, so when you swing it, it catches a little more air, so it takes a little more to swing it around, but it's really light, and, if you jump barefoot and it hits your toes, it doesn't hurt like the other ropes." But the whole mechanism, the whole concept behind it is that it's porous and catches air, and so it doesn't wanna whip, and therefore making, doing double unders would be hard. I mean, you fucking ding dongs. How hard would it be just to explain it like that? 20 years. Oh, it's a drag rope. It's a drag rope. It's a drag rope. Drag rope. Talking to CrossFitters is like fucking talking to mill guys. It's like, hey, dude, you're lost in fucking la la land with your fucking acronyms and in your the positions, the lieutenants and colonels and sergeants and all that shit you talk without ever explaining shit to anyone. You know those people when you ask them a question and they just start fucking rambling with details that you have absolutely no interest in. And not only that, you can't even follow the story because they're not um it's something you're so completely unfamiliar with. It would be like telling me a story about a couple that's fighting, but I don't know the couple. And if there's not something universally interesting in the story, like sex and violence, or yeah, Johnny and Sally aren't getting along. Yep, yep, they have a disagreement. Yeah, disagreement. Yep, yep, yep. He said some things that really upset her, and you know, she doesn't want. She doesn't want. She's not. She's done tolerating it, and so you know, and then of course there's Sally's mom, and she's disappointed that the marriage isn't going well, and they're my friends. They're my friends, and so it caused me a little bit of stress, and so yeah, so Sally and John aren't they're they're not. If John wasn't caught fucking Sally's sister in the ass and got walked in on, I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. I need details that I can contextualize or that have some sort of excitement. I don't care. It literally, I feel like more and more I'm surrounded by people who you're like, "Hey, what are you doing?" And they're like, "Well, I lost my car keys." I'm like, "Okay." And they're like, I looked in the bathroom." I'm like, "Oh, fuck, here we go." Like, I don't care where you looked. I looked in the living room. Okay, okay. Okay, cool. I'm good. I'm good. And my wife says I always lose my keys. Like, holy fuck. TG3. Good morning. I'm listening to a podcast working and sitting in the horse barn with our vet and horse at the same time. Life is so good. Oh, that is cool. The kids are going through some sort of explosion. It's weird. I was gone a week and I came back and they look completely different. One of my kids learned to backflip. All of these activities that they've been working so hard at, everything's starting to come to fruition. It's crazy. The week before I left, we went to a Brazilian jiu-jitsu tournament. They mopped up. Then this last week when I was gone, they went to a tennis tournament and they mopped up. One of my kids graduated to yellow ball. For those of you who don't know, yellow balls in tennis is like when you start using the adult ball, because kids use when you learn tennis, like I guess in a formal setting. I'm guessing this is, I don't know a lot about tennis, but the kids have been playing now for 5 years or some shit. But when you start, there's balls filled with different pressures of air, and that way the less air in a ball, the less it bounces, and so the ball moves slower, so little kids can work on their reaction time and get to the balls. And so the slowest ball is a red ball. It's kind of gushy. Then there's a yellow ball. It's a little less gushy. Then a green ball. It's a little less gushy. And then there's a yellow ball. That's the one the adults play with. You see how I explain that? Now we're all involved. Now we're all involved. It's not like I'm just like I just tell you about the different balls and you just have to know. You get that? You see how that works, people? Don't talk. Listen, you should not be talking unless you're trying to give someone something or really engage them so you can give them some sort of knowledge. Like, hey, Highway 80 has a shitload of traffic on it. Don't go that way. Southbound is fucked. Or entertain them. Hey, dude, I saw this crazy fight in Starbucks. Crazy fight. And tell them a story about how some two girls got in a fight and one girl pulled the other girl's shirt off and her titties flopped out. That's it. Those are those are the only two times to talk. You guys want to finish up this? Who goes to Starbucks? Great. I don't know. Anyone who wants to see girls fight and their titties flop out. I just told you. Holy balls. That's why I'll ask you why do you think that this podcast does well relative to the other podcasts in the space? Why do you think? Why do you think? Because they speak in fucking no, I'm trying to get you set up on the I'm trying to just get you on the show. Because they speak in fucking abstractions and shit. They're either not conveying information. They're not intimate or vulnerable enough to talk about how they actually feel. They're not sharing any information that's makes them vulnerable or gives any details that are grounded. Oh, the chat. That's why the chat. I had to kick you out for that yawn. You fucked hard. Caller, hi.
Yeah, and that's also why you guys sell so much better with all your sponsors and stuff.
Because of glory to God.
You just yeah, maybe. Well, hey, anyways, this is gonna be like totally not on subject, but it's something an epiphany I had this weekend.
Yes.
I wanted to share.
Speak to me. Who is this? You said
so I was going for a run.
Who is this? Plumber.
No, this is not Plumber.
Oh.
I was going for a run this weekend, okay, while my wife was getting ready.
Running's the activity where your legs move very quickly under your torso and it moves you from point A to point B quickly, correct? Am I faster than walking, relative to walking? And it's what you do, it's after crawling. Okay, go ahead.
Right. It can be used as an evasive maneuver as well.
Thank you.
So I was going around, my wife was getting ready and she was taking about an hour to get ready. And it made me realize something. And I wanted to, so this is kind of a PSA and something I realized. Anyone who takes an hour to get ready. So that's either, whether it's putting on makeup or so this can be dudes or females.
Bro, I love you so much.
Anyone who,
take it away. Go as hard as you want. I fucking love you. This is so good.
Anyone who takes an hour to get ready more than twice a week, or actually I'm gonna say twice or more a week. And I think I'm being generous there, but I'm just
very generous. Very generous.
You would be so much better off if instead of doing that, you took 30 minutes to get ready that day and then did 30 minutes doing squats or core or push-ups. Okay, anyone. Because you cannot tell me that you are getting ready for an hour for yourself. And they will tell you that. A lot of people who get ready for an hour will say it's for themselves. They feel better. They look better. Bullshit. Ultimately, it is for other people. Okay, you want to look good. Same reason.
I want to throw one more thing on there. If it takes you an hour to get ready, no one actually likes you for who you are. They hate you. No one even knows you. You're a fake piece of shit. You're a fucking clown. You're Cirque du Soleil fucking Ronald McDonald's fucking hamburger character.
Yeah, and especially if it's makeup. People don't, if it's an hour, people don't even know what you actually look like. Your face is just a canvas that you're painting on.
Yep.
But you would be so don't tell me that I do it for myself. I want to just look pretty. So not only will you be way better looking if you just took 30 minutes of that hour and did squats or was something, ideally squats, because nice asses are just.
And when you say squats,
you cannot argue with them.
Yeah, when you say squats, let's be honest too. When it comes to aesthetics, we'll let you do lunges. Will be also equal to squats. I don't care what all the fucking Hillers and Chases and all the pundits say about them being different. Listen, when it comes to working that ass, they're the same. Go get. Don't forget the lunges. Okay, go on.
No, yeah, I won't. Actually, lunges make my butt cheeks more sore than anything.
Yeah,
actually.
yeah.
So and here's the thing too, and this is the last point about this is, the fitness, the actual physical, your body will hold up so much longer and will have it's just such a better investment of your time, because if your body is in shape, you're so much more attractive for such a longer period of time than if you just have to paint your face for 60 minutes. Or if you're someone who has to change 5 outfits, it's just, that's such short-term thinking to me. And so I just wanted to come on here and say that. I think it's nuts. I think it's insane. If you take I think 15 minutes. I think shower, shave, maybe flex in the mirror a little bit, brush your teeth, put on an outfit that takes you less than a minute to think about, and that should really be it.
And you get an extra 5 minutes if you want to use the shower nozzle for other purposes besides washing your hair. Now, listen, let me throw one more thing on there to 90% of you CrossFit Super Beavers. That's the girls. We love you absolutely filthy and sweaty with a fucking ponytail and no makeup. The second you fucking start dressing yourself up, you're fucking repulsive. But thank you. That's only 90% of you. 10% of you can know how to dress up, still good. But the other 90% that we find attractive on the comp floor, the second you do anything to your fucking makeup and shit, you look, you're not marriage material anymore. We like you dirty with a ponytail and just that's it. Thank you.
100%. And don't put on deodorant either.
Yeah, we don't need any of that. We're guys. We're cool. Yep. We just want to just run and work out and then smile at us, and that's it. Thank you.
100%.
Yeah. I don't want to smell your fucking makeup and shit. You're welcome. Thank you.
Yeah. Bye.
Your shower should be at least 20 minutes. Jeez, that is crazy. That is crazy. Yeah, makeup is just completely yeah, listen, if you're showering, no, I don't ever 20 minutes. Give me a break. Not even with 2 people. I used to only before we had kids, I only showered with my wife. I'd take 2 showers. I'd be in the shower for 5 minutes, and then she'd get in the shower. I'd stay in there for another 5 or 10 minutes to hang out with her. That's a long shower. Yeah, exactly. Armpit that's exactly what I do. I do armpits, butt, and balls. That's it. And then if I've been in the garden, maybe, like, I'll, like, go all the way down to my ankles, like, just scrubbing. But that's it. Sometimes I soak my feet. Sometimes. It's nice to have a clean ass. Someone was, what is this? Oh, wow. Looks like Tucker Macklemore. Macklemore, is that his name? Tucker with 5 kids? Uh, Tucker the fucker, I affectionately called him because he makes kids. He's gonna be at NorCal. You know who else is gonna be at NorCal? Pool Boy, and I think he's got like an owie or something. We could probably use, we're down 5 people. Let me tell you who's not gonna be, in NorCal. Tyler Watkins, he has a kid. A Spin, um, a Barclay, um, no Joe Ellis, no Pedro. Who else is no, Brad Asaraf. These are all people who, like, contributed, like, on a pretty high level. Joe did the least, and Joe was fucking crazy important. Joe did the spotting. That's 6 right there just off the top of my head. Yeah, we always need help. We always need help. The thing is we can't do help where, like, people need to be told what to do. We need help, Brad and Jenny are just so awesome. So, like, Jenny will just be sitting there working by the table, and then we'll be short a commentator, and, like, she's never commentated, and we're like, "Jenny, you're in." She's like, "Yep," and she gets on and puts on the headphones. And then Joe, you're like, "Hey, we need a spotter for the drone," and Joe's just sitting there, and Joe's like, "Got it." And then Pedro and Joe just figure it out. And then Brad, you don't tell Brad jack shit to do, and the reels are just pouring out of him. He's just, like, shooting and making reels. And he helped me put up, him and oh, no, Caleb? Jeez Louise. That's huge because Caleb was a camera operator. Joe knows. What made the Syndicate broadcast so good was all the engaging content between events, Kill Taylor, athlete, real combos. Everything prior to has been commercial or elevator music. Sevon Novation. Thanks. Someone, my I don't remember who told me this once, but they said we were doing some broadcast of some sort from a house or something, and someone said, "Hey, the reason why the show is good is because it looks like you guys are having fun." And boy, what a great thing to lean back on. If nothing else, if the content is shit, at least it looks like we're having fun. So like, what a great thing to lean back on. Oh yeah, I think I made a post about that last night. Someone made the reason why I made a post yesterday. I just wanted to say I enjoy the broadcast of Syndicate. It felt like I was watching with my friends and we were just talking like you do with your boys. Someone somewhere said that what did they say? They said something like, "Hey, it would be cool if they had a girl in the mix." Hey man, uh I'm pretty sure Jenny did at least half the ass heats, and that wasn't the plan. And obviously we never think like that. We're never like, "Hey, we need a girl." Uh People just get in where you fit in. And it's not I'm not suggesting, by the way, it's easy. Boys and girls are different, and it's not easy. I don't know. I don't want to blame. I was going to say it's not easy being a girl. And by the way, Joe, thank you for the loot. I love money. It's not. it's not just that it's easy. I was gonna blame it on the girls, but maybe it's the guys' fault, and even more so. I don't care how you parsing it out. But working when you have like a group of like 13 boys, adding a girl, some boys might not be comfortable with it, and some girls might not be comfortable with it. And the thing is like at the comfortability level, it transcends boys or girls, right? So no one's like, that's where it goes when it's comfortable. And like with Jenny, like you don't even know, like she's just cool. Um, Jenny did great, even better than Pedro. Yeah, Pedro, even better than Pedro. Come on, how hard is that? Is that supposed to be a compliment? You can't even understand what Pedro's saying. Oh, and Joe is half girl. Thank you. 1.5. Well done, Jan. You get to stay. I don't know why, but I was mad at you a second ago. Now I love you. I don't know if Jenny's part of the dudes. I don't know if it works like that. That's what I was saying. I mean, I get what you're saying. I agree with you, Disseldinger, but it's like, I mean, she doesn't have to act like a dude. She's still a hot chick, but she's just like, yeah. But going back to the original thought that we needed a girl, we don't need a girl, and we didn't pick Jenny because she's a girl. She just works hard and is cool. So yeah, Jenny, Pedro is funny as hell, dude. He is so funny. He is funny. I guess the thing is, I was gonna say there's a level of confidence, or maybe that's too self-serving, but there's just a bandwidth that we cruise on, and if you can get on that bandwidth, you know, like we're on AM 650 and Jenny's on AM 650, and so we all cruise. I guess maybe that's it, you know. And guys like stick on this bandwidth, and maybe sometimes, yeah, I don't know. It's weird because I think about, like, she hangs and she came to the house and all that, but I think I was just imagining her being on this thread that I'm on with all these other guys, and I'd be like, I don't know if you can have a girl on that thread. But really, at the end of the day, everything is just about trust. Everything's just about trust. And there's no absolute trust. That's the problem, right? There's no like, hey, we trust each other, and there's no like with any two people or group of people. Like trust is made to be broken. Yeah, get your head wrapped around that. Augustus, is Weekend Review Part 3 scheduled for tomorrow yet? No, okay, sorry. Yeah, we'll get to it. I think Standy had it pegged. I like it when people call in because then I don't have to work. I think I saw that comment. I was like, yeah. I have no show today. Basically, this is a completely selfish show. I wanted to just come hang out with you guys because then I'm not going to get to do it for a few days. I'm picking Souza up, and I think we're meeting Jenny. I think I saw on the thread she's going to NorCal today too. I'm gonna drive up to Livermore, grab Souza. That's like an hour, 90 minutes or 2 hours. And then we're gonna drive to Sac for a couple hours. Then we're gonna go meet. Excuse me. Then we're gonna go meet with Blair Morrison and check out the venue, and then hopefully hook up with Jenny, go grocery shopping, and then go back to the house and start like laying out the plans for Friday. And then we'll spend all day Thursday at the venue setting up. Boy, this one's gonna be chaotic. If you thought the last one was chaotic, for you haters, you are going to absolutely love NorCal. NorCal is going to be a shit show. But there's some technological advancements, leaps that need to be made, and it's going to be crazy. I'm late. Where's Greg? I didn't think I was doing a show today. So we took a 2-week hiatus with Greg. Nice to see you too. Instead, we have Dave Castro, Weekend Review Part 2. Here we go.
Of athletes this year, 30 individual and 20 teams. The field just keeps getting smaller and smaller, and the team competition is evaporating at a quick rate. Teams primarily represent affiliates, and the games teams are cut for that.
Some of my friends were talking to me that mentioning to me that the team competition this year's all fucked up, and I was like, oh, I didn't see. And Dave might be missing the boat on that. And I was like, I didn't see that. But here it is. Sevon, did we resolve intercoms, belt pack, clearcom? Oh, you mean so that the switcher can speak to the camera operator? No, there's no resolution there. The reason why is we played the whole thing out. If you want to know, we played the whole thing out, and it's not enough. What we need is it's not enough to have comms. We need then we'll just be like every other production. What we need is a solution so that the camera operator can actually hear the commentators in real time. We don't need comms. We need the camera because we don't have normal camera operators. Our camera operators actually know the sport and know the people. And so what we need is we need it so that they can actually hear what the live broadcast is saying. And so you can't do that through cell phones or StreamYards or YouTube because there's too much of a delay. And we tried a Bluetooth method that the Videocaster has, but it's only got 100 feet of signal. So we haven't figured that out. No. But here's the thing. The real issue is 25 lanes. Just think about that. 25 lanes, 2.5 times wider. Oh, thank you, Discord. Yeah, that's what we should. You could get Paper Street Coffee. Thank you. Phone call from the commentary area to the camera operator with an AirPod. Yeah, I mean, all these ideas have been thought of, but they won't work unless you can get we have to have real-time comms from Bill, John, myself, whoever's doing the commentating, Pool Boy, Jenny, excuse me, or else it's pointless. Yeah, spot all that shit would be great. Spotter would be great. Although the problem is that the problem with the spotter is it's not fast enough comms. And so if you're going to have a spotter, so the way the spotter would work, for those of you who know, the ideal situation is you have to have the commentators overlooking the field and not commentating what they see on a screen. So that's been the problem with a lot of productions in the past. The commentators aren't looking at the field, they're looking at a screen. But then if you have 2 commentators or 3 commentators looking at a field and it's more than 10 people wide, then you have an enormous problem. You can't even spot one spotter wouldn't be enough. You would need like 3 spotters. So even with John and Bill and myself, there would be people on the end lane sometimes that would squeeze by. And so you have to have real-time comms. And so the best thing you could do is you could have a couple spotters standing behind us and then put your hands on your shoulders and point to things. But in practice, anywhere you have a delay, like anywhere you have an extra set of communications where you've added 1 second to 5 seconds of time, you're fucked. You might as well not even have it. At some point, the delay adds more confusion than help. CrossFit. Oh, thank you guys. This is fun solving this. Mix the program audio into a 3.5 millimeter. Make the audio source into a group call. Have the camera guys call in, listen, and mute themselves. Have the audio source into a group call. Have the audio source into a group call. Take the audio, the real time. I don't know. Shit. Export something out of the Videocaster. I think that's the only place where there's real time audio exporting is out of the Videocaster. So somehow plug something in there that goes to a phone. Yeah, I guess that could be a solution. I don't know what that looks like. What is that like? I don't know. The casters are very finicky with taking phone plugins, as you can tell from mine. Very finicky. Children. Oh, thank you, Alan. How are you, Alan? I know you're not Alan. No buff dude like that's Alan. You're Alan. Tiffany, Alan will be with you in a moment for your massage. Alan, it's a learning experience. Next time will be better. Whatever. There's not going to be a fucking next time. We're done. The next thing the next thing I do with live production is going to be I'm going to do backyard fighting. Yeah. Hopefully Sousa's taking notes. The only thing Sousa's doing is he's writing down people's name with fucking dumb suggestions, and he's going to come to your house and beat your ass. And I'm not joking. Allah Akbar. Assalamu alaikum. Oh, yes. CrossFit, this is all the proof you need. You've never worked in this space and don't know what the fuck you're talking about. He got defensive when I tried to help. That's all the proof we need. What do you mean got defensive, dude? It's fucking a hairball fucking situation. Everyone's trying to figure it out. The thing is you can't explain it in any way. You can't articulate it in any way that's actionable. You're like the dumb fucks who be like, yep, I used a drag rope. Very difficult. Very difficult to do double on drag rope. Yeah, it's a drag rope. 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 Just hook up your phone. It's a drag rope. Just hook up your phone to the drag rope, and then you'll be able to hear the guys on the field. Just hook up a drag rope. Just a drag rope. Just plug your drag rope right into the video caster, and it's a drag rope. Then you get the audio you need, and it's just a drag rope. Oh, I know. So yeah, he probably because he was saying dumb shit. People just adding noise to the fucking conversation without articulating anything. Hey, listen, I have parents too. I had a dad who fucking every time I said lay or lie corrected me. Still to this day, I'm 53 and he's 112. And I think, wow, this motherfucker has been correcting me since I've been 4 years old, and he still hasn't articulated to me or given me the tools to do it myself. You fucking moron. So then he would resort to something like CrossFit said, oh, he just got defensive. You're a fucking failure at the highest level of communication, you cuntwad. And it doesn't matter if I'm fucking defensive or not. Look at yourself. Fine. Sousa was defensive. You still failed at communicating and adding value to the conversation. You fucking slut monkey. I could blame people all day for shit. And I do. Damn, I have some deep issues. Please don't talk about your dad that way. Fair enough. Thank you. Thank you for the help. Definition of defensive. Correct. Thank you, Mason. I'll send a letter to my shrink. Gonna go hang myself with Emmy and a drag rope. Congratulations on the Emmy. How would you do that? Did you get it? Did you actually go on stage and get it? Did you get to say shit? That's kind of cool. Anyway, text me, DM me something. Write out a schematic. Dear asshole Sevon. I'm so okay. I'm glad we're not even getting to this fucking. Do we even want to do Dave? This is more like this is more about me. This is about you guys counseling me. This is my psychotherapy for the day. Listen, haircut. Let's talk about hair. The only primping is that a word? Primping. The only primping I do. So normally I wake up in the morning, I have coffee, I take a shower, I come in here, I do the show. But when I get out of the shower, I don't use deodorant. I do put Q-tips in my ears sometimes, and then I towel dry my hair, and then I try to shave my neck. I try to shave my neck and keep my back hair from connecting to my head hair, and then I try to shave any like strays on my cheeks, and that's it. And then the rest of the day, I swear to God, I just fucking look homeless. I don't ever put any. So now, when I was in where did I go? I went to Knoxville. I tried to go with this Godfather look. I don't know if it's working or not, but I have this clay, this pomade clay, like it's fucking nasty, and I put it in my hands, and I just, and it's this thick thick shit, and it gets hot and oily, and then I have to, if you don't immediately while it's hot from the friction, put it in your hair, within 5 seconds it'll cool down and get hard again and start clumping. So then I immediately put it in my hair and I put it in my beard and I go for this Godfather look, and that's my look. And then I put on glasses to try to cover my eyes so I don't fucking no one can see me, like I'm hiding like an ostrich. Like they're like mirrored glasses. And that's my look. That's it. And I did that for 5 days, and I fucking, like, the first day I like it, the second day I like it, the third day I don't like it, the fourth day I hate it, the fifth day I'm exhausted. And I'm like, hey, should I even like maybe I should just get a hat, a beanie. Oh, Teresa Harvey, dude, it was awesome meeting you too. Sevan, nice to meet you in person this weekend. Y'all did great. Can't wait to watch NorCal. Thank you. It was awesome meeting you. And I even got to speak to your dude, your fireman dude. You're like one. It's good for me to meet people like you because, yeah, you're a good person. Like, you're one of those people that I met, and I was like, okay, this is cool. This is like, this person's cool. They're not just all D-bags out there. Kevin Young, hi. Kevin Old? Kevin Young. Word. What are you doing? Are you pledge allegiance to the flag while your lady takes a selfie? What is that? Anyway, I can see your chick's hammers through her shirt. I mean, I can't, not the hammers, but I can tell that your chick's stacked. So I don't know what I'm going to do with my hair in NorCal. I guess I'm going to go for the Godfather look again. Kevin, this is a great question. And this, my friend, is the this is the issue. Do all 25 lanes go at once? Yes. Bro, it is going to be crazy. So I think that there are multiple heats and multiple sexes. So the dudes with cocks will go, and the dudes with vaginas will go. And then each of those has 25 lanes, and then each of those has multiple heats. So I don't know exactly how it works, but I think there's like 8 heats of 25 of the cocks and 8 heats of 25 of the vaginas, anatomically speaking, just to be clear. And my mom told me that Bill Grunler was the best, that he absolutely killed it. My wife said that Brian Spinn was like so cool. She said that she liked looking at him because he looked like a professional sports guy, just his look. Like, she said he had this timeless, Spinn had this timeless sportscaster look. She said the way he looks at the camera and then looks at the people, which is cool. I like that. Spinn's a stony cat. And but I'm afraid they might get burned out with Bill. I don't want to frazzle. I don't want to burn Bill out. He's our secret weapon. And how in the hell is Bill going to track all those guys? I don't even try. I won't even try. I don't even care. I'm going to tell myself before it starts, I'm ignoring lanes 1 through 5 and 20 through 25. Like, fuck you if you're on the outside. Yeah, Bill Grunler's a beast. You know, I didn't realize it until this. I don't know what took me so long to realize it, but I was in a very intimate space with him for 5 days. He's not normal. Like, if you chromosome checked him, something's not normal. Everything on him is like, he must have a huge dong, because everything on him's kind of like XL. His eyes, his nose, his ears, his teeth, his chiseled chin, his arms. He's a big dude. Asraf told me after meeting the first time, he's like, holy fuck, he's like a Superman. He is. He must have like a extra chromosome or something. He has extra stuff. He's lucky he didn't end up in jail. Whatever those guys are that play in the NFL or end up in jail, he got that. He's that. He's not, we're not created equal. That's like not true. If you see Bill in person. Yeah, all that stuff. All his features are like Teflon features. He doesn't have. He's like Mr. Potato Head. There's no melting of him. He's like, he is his features. like Alex Pahea of the UFC. You know what I mean? That the fighter, the insane fighter, and you're just like, wow, like you're not like us. Like you get 2 wives or whatever. Like that's how Bill is. He if we lived in a world where people deserved and like got what they deserved and the world was fair, he would have like both he'd be married to the Wells sisters, Brooke and Sydney at the same time. Like shit like that. That would be like algebra. I'm talking algebra. That would be the balance in the universe. That's where Bill would sit in the pecking order of fairness. I'd be like, there would be like those guys, and then there would be the outer rim where the wolves, you know, hang out around the village getting the scraps, and then I'd be one ring outside of that. I'd have to come up with some fucking crazy. I don't know how I would add value in a society where people got what they deserved. It'd be fucked. I think my kids are going to be different. I think my kids are actually going to be like, I think they're going to be like real men grow up. I think they had a borderline homosexual dad raising like real like men. Kind of cool. I'm making up. I'm overcompensating. John Jenkins, I'm giving back. I'm leaving the earth a better place than when I got here. John Jenkins' wife and I enjoyed meeting you and the boys at Syndicate. Thank you, each one of you, for working and playing so hard. Enjoyed our convo about raising boys. Oh yeah, John, great meet. Dang, dude, it was great meeting you. You were another person I met that I was so happy to meet. I get nervous when I meet people like Teresa or John because I kind of just want to stay with them. You know what I mean? Like a security blanket. Like I attach easy. I'm like, okay, this is safe. I'm cool here. No one's gonna bug me. These people are cool. Just engage with this person, Teresa or John. Yeah, John's Ty's dad. Crazy dude. You must be so proud. I was saying earlier in the show, John, that I went away for a week and I came back and my boys are different. Like I cannot believe the growth they're going through, and I see that. That's what it must be like with Ty right now. I mean, a lot of athletes, you know, some athletes are just trying to just maintain. Some are, you know, waning in their skills. But in 2 months, I mean, just where Ty's at hormonally, his age and his dedication and his skill set, it's just crazy what can happen. He really showed up, man. How fun. And a class act. And you know what else, John? I'm trying to think which athletes reached. Your son actually texted me and said, "Hey, thanks for covering the event," which is pretty, you know, I don't expect that. He makes the other people look bad by being so cool. It was really cool. Yeah, and got to meet your wife. That was cool. We were interviewing your wife when some ding dong unplugged the roadcaster or the videocaster, the whole system. They unplugged the whole system. How old is John and Mama Jenkins? She's young. She's like pretty young still. Like, you know what I mean? She's probably like 35 or something. He looked like he was 45. Oh, your wife's 50? Oh, that's crazy. That's crazy. It would be cool if you did interviews with athlete parents. Yeah, you can't do too many because they ruin the views, as Hiller would say. You can't do too many. You can do one. You got to sprinkle them in. You got to sprinkle them in just sparingly. I'm going to get Patrick Sprague on here when I come back from NorCal, James's dad. What was the show about today? Oh yeah. Okay. Oh, here we go.
Brady Borchard. Curious why the smaller fields of athletes this year. 30 individual and 20 teams. The field just keeps getting smaller and smaller, and the team competition is evaporating at a quick rate. Teams primarily represent affiliates, and the games teams are cutting their field down by 50% in 2 years. Individual athletes are primary representing training camps these days versus affiliates. I'm curious why the teams are being cut yearly. So the team thing is interesting because every year the number of teams signing up via the Open or via some of the events is incredibly small. There's not a lot of teams that sign up, and we don't. And ever since really we left the regional format was the optimal format for the affiliates and for the community, because it gave all of these gyms something to aspire to, and a regional event in terms of local area representation. There was a California regional. You could, if you were from California, you could strive to get to that regional. Same thing with different parts of the country. Then when that went away, it became more about.
There's so much of this that I cannot relate to. Souza was telling me that he, when he first, probably shouldn't tell the story. He should tell, but I don't think he'll care. That many moons ago, he signed up to work out at a gym, a CrossFit gym, when he first found CrossFit, and he was working out at the gym. And they asked him to be on the team, like as a backup for like the team. And he was saying how excited he was, and it was something he went home and told his parents. And the same way that maybe I can't appreciate the Mona Lisa, or what it takes to make the best sourdough bread in the world, or someone who can juggle 6 balls or 7 balls or 8 balls. I have no appreciation for that at all. Like, I can't imagine that being something I tell my parents about. And yet it was good that Souza told me that, because I think that's the way a lot of people are. I think a lot of people, it's like some sort of excitement to make it on a CrossFit Games team. The only team that it was ever exciting to be on ever in the history of CrossFit, in my mind, would be Rich Froning's team. And it's not because you're on a CrossFit team. It's because you're with Rich Froning. Now, that's for me. If for you, it's like some sort of life goal or some cool thing, or you feel flattered by it, or it's some sort of achievement to go to the CrossFit Games on team, I guess that's cool. I just don't, I can't even, I don't know. It's I mean, for me, if I fill up the car with gas and my wife gets in it, once a week, and she says, "Oh, thank you, thanks for filling the gas," like, for me, that's like, I'm the shit. I'm kicking ass. You know what I mean? If I can take the trash out on Wednesday morning before, or on Tuesday afternoon or night before she tells me to, that's a win. Those are like, I put those way above being on a team for the games. I just, I don't know. I don't get, but it's not to say it's wrong. It's not, I'm not poo-pooing it at all. I just cannot relate to it at fucking all. Maybe I just have no competitiveness in me. Maybe I'm more, I don't know. Maybe I don't.
There was the semifinals, and there was no regionality to it.
I mean, the teams basically are just from the business aspect, they're just warm bodies, right? They don't actually contribute anything. They just contribute warm bodies. They just bring people into the fans who are like moms and dads and shit. They're the people who ride in coach who subsidize first class, or they're the people who ride in first class that subsidize coach, or however the fuck that works. They're just a subsidy. Team guys are just a subsidy. They're just garnish.
So it became less appealing. And then there's been various different expressions where throughout all of that, the team side of thing has not been growing at a tremendous rate. The number of teams that sign up is very low. The number of teams that signed up for the qualifier this year to get to the games was incredibly low. I think it was like around 100 or something. 100 total teams signed up. So basically 1/5.
Like when I saw Jessica Androsic signed up to be a team, isn't Jessica, that girl who was on my podcast, isn't she like an individual athlete? And then when I saw she signed up to be on a team, I just assumed that it's like, you're doing it just to stay in the loop and stay training, but but you needed to take a year off from individual to work on some shit. I don't like that name. You like that name? I don't like Meat Nugget. I didn't like muscle hamster. I don't like it. I don't like those things. Those names. Yes. Jess doing teams this year to prove she can do it. Yeah, if it's some sort of.
Around, if it's 100, I might be off. It might be a little higher. If it was around 100, though, that means we took 20. That means 1/5 of the teams who even entered are going to the games. I think the number the number of teams that are going to the games currently is appropriate for where that team thing is right now. I think we need to recapture the magic of teams in the CrossFit Games season and in CrossFit Games in general. And I don't think we're going to be able to do that quickly. I don't think we're going to do regionals again anytime soon. So.
Can you have Barclay on? Yeah, I know. I need to have Barclay on. Do you think that you are projecting that onto your boys? They do individual sports, not teams. There's something there. You're onto something. What if I I'm trying to think. I think if I did do a team sport, I wonder if it's too late to do that. I wonder if I should sign them up for basketball. My boys really like basketball. They play basketball every day. Outside in the yard. They love basketball. I wonder if I should sign them up to play basketball. Do you know what it is too? And maybe I don't know. I need to flush this out. I was going to say something kind of crazy, but there's almost like a delay in growth in team sports that maybe I don't have patience for. That's like super valuable, but that I didn't have patience for. So like with these individual sports, like they like my boys, they work. And I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I probably shouldn't. I'm too big to flush things out in real time and be that vulnerable. Too big now. I have 300 listeners. Yeah, water polo would be sick. You know what I really want to do? Listen, there's two things I want to do. And if you're in Santa Cruz and you can help me, like I would be so appreciative. Here's two things I want to do. I'm looking for a track coach. I want someone to teach my kids how to run. I want my kids to be crazy explosive runners. I want them to feel so comfortable running. So I need a running coach. And even like there was a guy here who was on the national team for soccer. And I used to take Avi to him for private lessons for about 6 months to play soccer. And he always tripped because he's like, hey, when is your kid going to actually play soccer? And I'm like, I have no interest in him playing soccer. I just want him to do soccer training. And he didn't understand that. I don't think my kid's tennis coach understands that either. But I need a running coach, and I need someone who could write a book. I'm ready to write a book. I'm ready. I was thinking about all the people who've claimed to write CrossFit books, and I wrote 100 pages, 150 pages of a CrossFit book once. And I was like, I should write the book. I know more than anyone. Why don't I just write the book? Anyway, caller, hi.
I'm like 20
wait. I have to reconnect you. Sorry, hold on. You deserve better. Hold on. Oh shit, Roadcaster Pro 2. Do it. Shit. They tried to connect the wrong one. Hold on. Don't go anywhere. I screwed this up. Hold on. I hate it when I do that. What did someone said something in here? I think that's about to piss me off. Okay, caller, hi.
You hear me?
Yeah, go ahead.
Great. So I'm like 20 minutes behind on your stream. You're talking about having the live comms for the guys with the wireless cameras.
Oh yeah.
So what you need is it's used in live music performance all the time. It's called in-ear monitoring, right?
Mhm.
Just think of just how you have your headphones hooked up for your broadcasters.
Mhm.
You need wireless. It's a wireless headphone pack. It's super common.
Where does it export on the Videocaster?
So you would just use any of your, so either your auxiliary sends or any of your monitoring sends from your mixer, and that is hooked up to a wireless receiver. And then
Who makes it? Who makes one of these? Tell me who makes one.
I mean, Sennheiser is a really, I mean, they make, probably the most popular ones. But in-ear monitor systems are what you're looking for.
Wireless in-ear monitoring system. Okay, I see this one, Fenix Pro. It's 4 channels. It's got a bass, and you're saying that this box, it's cheap. And you're saying I plugged that box into some in-ear monitors.
Right. So just how you run headphones.
So I need to plug it into something that anything on either the Rodecaster or the Videocaster, something that is something that's exporting real-time audio, and then wirelessly
transmit. Just how you're monitoring with your headsets. It'd be the same feed, the same send that you're sending into that, and that's going out to the wireless. So that's basically your transmitter, and then you've got a receiver that you can plug just regular earbuds into, and then they can be hearing the mix off of your audio sends.
Wow, they have some really little cute ones. Wow, this one's crazy. XV, they have some really little simple ones that plug into the line.
Right.
Individually, these don't even have a base. Have you ever seen these ones? These ones are crazy.
Yeah, I've used a bunch of different kinds of them. So we do, I mean, really small scale type of stuff. We actually did it for the Open this year. So like running our, open heats and stuff. And I was doing the exact same thing. I had, wireless camera going in there, but then you had the same exact problem of not being able to hear the guys who were like commentating over the thing. And so I just got one of those little wireless, headset. It's not even a headset. It's just the transmission. You plug your headphones into
this
it.
one only has 100-foot range. So is that pretty normal?
That's where, no. So that's where you'd want to be looking at some of the stuff that's used for, think live production music. That's like what they're most commonly used for. So you can have somebody running, monitor mixes for the musicians, and then it's just going through a small little wireless pack that they plug their in-ear headphones into, and then you can, mix and send whatever you need to into them.
God, there's some really cute ones. There's some cool fucking ones. There are these ones where you just plug something in between the line. Do you know what I mean by that? And it doesn't even have a base. It's called an XV, but it's only 100 feet. Oh, I see the Sennheiser one.
Yeah, so those are going to be the higher production, higher production quality type of equipment.
Yeah, Sennheiser. Here's the Sennheiser one with 2 packs is $948.
Yeah, those are the nice ones.
It's the starter set. I wonder. Oh, and it can be here tomorrow. All right. Be here by June 5th. Oh yeah, that's tomorrow. God, that really could be a game changer.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I'm looking at the input. Oh, input. I would plug into the input. Yeah, this thing wouldn't even need.
Well,
yeah, I would plug in the output of the whatever device I'm using, the mixer, and then into the input of this box.
Yes, right. So your output from your board, so from your monitor mix on your mixer, that's what's going into the transmitter of the wireless pack. Then the guy out on the floor, he's got the receiver for the wireless pack, and he's just got his headphones plugged into that.
I'll send it to Susan and see what Susan said. Yeah, this thing's sick.
Yeah.
I wonder if I'd ever use it again.
And so what could also be done then is like if you needed multiples, you could run that out into another mixer or something else that's basically just splitting that send if you needed to run multiple packs like people would.
Yeah, that's cool. This is probably the cheap one, the $1,000 one.
Yeah, I would imagine that you can get even nicer ones.
Yeah. All right, cool. Thank you. In-ear monitor. That's the word. Look at you.
Yep.
All right. In-ear monitor. All right. Thank you. Are you CrossFat?
No. My name's Jarek Bakken. I live in Iowa. I've sent you some stuff on Colton in the past. We've chatted in the DMs a few times.
You live in Iowa and you know this stuff.
Yeah, man.
That's crazy. All right. Thank you.
You bet.
All right. Bye.
See ya.
Invoice me. All right. Invoice me. For the comms or steak at NorCal. Thank you. Jazzerbrand. Oh, did you say something else that I was Muscle Hamster was Doug with the Buccaneers. Jake Spencer does like being called white trash. Damn, make me all depressed thinking about the regional days. Yeah, you did well this weekend, Sebby. Thank you, Mr. Hopper. Thank you. Good to see you. Hey, dude, Pedro is everyone. I saw that clip where you said Pedro is your favorite. Dude, Pedro is everyone's favorite. Good choice. I don't think he does anal either. That's where me and him like get along so well. We don't like the Cheerio. I don't think he does. I just made that up. I just assume everyone I like a lot doesn't like anal. Let's see. I have 3 boys who have all done or do sports. Even at Jits with my youngest, there's a kid who slows down everyone else progress because he fucks around and doesn't listen. That kid should be doing a lot of burpees. That kid should be doing a lot of burpees. What about asking Dave's daughter to help the boys? That's not a bad idea. They love Dave's daughters too. And Dave knows it. Did Joe Ellis, Christian, did Joe Ellis, oh shit. Did Joe Ellis whisper that in your ear, Sevy? You're so little and cute. Yeah. I didn't actually walk when I was at NorCal. I actually just rode around on Joe's back. Yeah, if I was a coach, I'd be on his ass. Yeah, the jits coaches at people get booted from the academy my kids go to. The lady there is fucking serious as a heart attack. McKenna Mitchell, she's a bad bitch. I want to tell you a story about her, but I don't want to out her. But she's fucking gnarly. My boys already explained to me that she could beat me up. I was like, yeah, I know. Fuck, you think I fell off the turnip truck? I know. I'm acutely aware that your female fucking striking coach, jiu-jitsu coach could beat me up. Thanks. All right, here we go.
We have to solve for that, but right now it's appropriate for where that is in the development of the sport, in the development of this season relative to the teams. Okay, then Michael Pinky 6338. He said, "That is me. I took 322 pounds for a mile. It was a 42-minute glorious sufferfest." So this dude, Michael Pinky 6338, he won the race ruck challenge or ruck race challenge event 2 with 320. He put 322 pounds in a ruck.
Can I even do that? What happens if you put 300 pounds on my back? Do I break? I don't understand that. How do you put 322 pounds on your back and hold it for 40 minutes? I'm tripping.
And walked for a mile, and it took him 42 minutes. That's a very impressive effort. So,
am I getting sick? Does my voice sound different? Am I getting sick? Am I? Everyone around me got so fucking sick. Like 3 people around me went down with pneumonia. Bryson was sick. I'm not getting sick, am I? I'm coughing, right? Am I coughing? I coughed, right? I coughed a couple times this show.
Congratulations on that. At Jeff Howard, AFK, might as well start with the workout with a 5K row and end on a 1K row. Oh, so he's saying 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Not a bad idea. Let's see. At Rafael Duran 7268. Hey Raf, good to hear from you. Dave, let's do a team interview or grab Boz as special guest for a team interview. Speaking of teams, good comment. And Jason Grubb, any games workout's going to be programmed across all divisions. It's been done in the past and it's really fun. Also unifying across all CrossFit Games events. Example, indie, age group, adaptive. Jason, good to hear from you. Maybe it should be event 1. Maybe it should be run 4, row 3, run 1, 2, run 2. At Wall Street Weightlifter, I'll do a 350-pound ruck if you make it a TDC challenge. I would love to see you do. I do not think you can do a 350-pound ruck for 1 mile, Wall Street Weightlifter. And if you want to come down, so that's Graciano Rubiano. Graciano.
Oh shit! What I
he
do?
lives to come down and do it. Come to.
I want to
It's really
see that
fun.
too.
Also unifying across all CrossFit Games events. Example, indie, age group, adaptive. Jason, good to hear from you. Maybe it should be event 1. Maybe it should be run 4, row 3, run 1, 2, run 2. At Wall Street Weightlifter, I'll do a 350.
He just added in Rich Froning walking. Jesus, Dave and Rich are on a warpath.
50-pound ruck if you make it a TDC challenge. I would love to see you do. I do not think you can do a 350-pound ruck for 1 mile, Wall Street Weightlifter. And if you want,
I don't think you can either. Hey, listen, Jessica, he does not know Graciano. I don't think Graciano can walk a fucking mile. Are you fucking kidding me? Graciano, when's the last time you walked a mile, dude? You can't even walk a mile. I'm coming. If you do it, I'm coming to see that. You guys will have me. I want to see that. That would be fucking crazy. 350 pounds.
want to come down, so that's Graciano Rubiano. Graciano, he lives about an hour and a half away.
I'll bring my kids to see that too. My kids need to see that.
If he wants to come down and do it, come to the ranch and I'll do it. I won't do it with you, but I'll facilitate it and I'll film it and we'll do it together here at the ranch. All right, that's the week in review.
Yeah,
Thanks.
we'll stream that shit live. Tell me when you're gonna do that. Can you keep me in the loop on that? I want to stream that live. That's fucking insane if you're gonna do that. Susan was looking for an event for us to test the pep link out. Sometime after NorCal.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, dude, I just found our first event after NorCal.
Jesus.
Hey, it's easy. I think Graciano Rubio is going out to the ranch and is gonna fucking carry. He says he can carry 350-pound ruck a mile.
Oh, okay, that's sick. So
That
then it
is
gives us a chance to test
sick.
that.
Yes.
Okay, that I could get behind that even.
Yes.
Follow him around with a drone and a camera.
But hey, dude, if we do that, dude, we should bring out we should do it like serious. Like we should get like a little card table and have like 3 commentators and like an interview. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like bring pool boy.
It will be a
and shit.
perfect test run.
Yeah, it's like an
Yeah,
event, but with
perfect test run.
there'll be 5 media people and 1 athlete.
10 media dudes and this Graciano just suffering.
Yes.
All right.
And then and I'll bring
All
my
right.
boys. They can hold cameras and shit, the DJIs and shit.
Yeah. Okay, I'm good with that. That's an event I can handle.
And our
mentally.
And our celebrity athlete will bring Raphael Sanson or someone local.
Yeah. That'll be dope.
Okay. All right.
I test that pep link there.
I'm keeping us in the business. I'm scaling. We're scaling from 25 lanes and 500 athletes to just 1 athlete. We bit off more than we can share.
One dude with a heavy ass backpack. That's it.
Hey, dude, that'll be a great show, though. You know that'll be insane. The drama of him loading up 350 on that fucking gorilla's back.
Oh, dude, and we'll mic him.
Yes.
So when he starts like going to war with himself and like we could just hear the whole thing.
And he's so fucking smart and intellectual. His inner talk must be bizarre.
Yeah.
He must start like talking about Tesla and the Pythagorean theorem and shit like that.
To take his mind off of the suffering. Hey, did you get your belt from Herd Athletics?
I did. I haven't opened the box yet though. I haven't been home long enough to.
Oh, dude, the presentation's great. He did awesome with it. And he sent me out like another one, like a little side gift with some like wrist wraps and stuff, like every color of the rainbow wrist wraps.
Oh, I love wrist wraps.
Dude, the presentation's amazing. Like the box, the setup, it's just like John did so good with it. It's really good. So I think even if anybody missed like the CEO or the Kill Taylor belt run, like if you're in the shopping for a new belt or any of that stuff, like go check them out because it's really cool. It's just one of those things where like people care, you know what I mean? Rather than having it show up in like a little envelope thing where it's just like there, like he like boxes it. There's like a whole like pack of cards in there and like little note, like it's good.
Yeah, that is cool.
All right, are you gonna be coming out soon?
I don't know.
Okay. Right on. I just finished coaching and just had a
what workout
meeting.
What workout are you gonna do?
Oh, well, the class workout today is the hundreds workout from Syndicate Crown cut in half.
What is that? That's 50. What 50 squats? What were the other movements?
So it's gonna be for the class. It's gonna be 50 calories on the assault bike, 50 toes to bar, 50 bar facing burpees, and then 50 front squats.
Oh, maybe I'll do that too. I just want to do a workout and then I'm gonna come. Probably it'll take me an hour to get my shit together. I haven't finished packing.
Yeah.
Oh, did you see that some guy called and fucking explained the whole thing to me? It's called in-ear monitoring. And
is that what you sent me there?
Yeah, and basically, I guess you just and it's a XLR input into this thing. Do our output for our real-time sound, like a spare output we have, what is it? Is it it's one of those big headphone jacks, right? The 1/4-inch headphone jack. Is that what it is?
Yeah, like the two outs that we have on the caster are the left and right of the audio of speakers. Like you're talking about the out, right? The audio out.
Yeah, so we would out it to that thing that I sent you. It sounds like it's just a transmitter with 2 packs that are receivers. And so we would need a 1/4-inch to XLR.
1/4-inch XLR. I have that.
You do. You know what a 1/4-inch? It's like that big giant headphone jack, like the one old people use.
Yep. So I got that to. I have that to like XLR. Female? I don't know if it's male or female. Female, I think. Yeah.
Yeah. And then
Oh, I see. It's on the back here. Right input, left input. Okay, interesting.
So theoretically, we could get that thing, plug that in, and then whoever the camera guys are could hear all the commentating.
Yeah, that would be good.
That thing's $1,000. It shows up tomorrow.
Why does it tell me it's $5.99? Did you buy that? Am I looking at the right one?
No, you're looking at the right one, but we would need 2 of those packs.
Oh, the receivers?
Transmitters. But yeah, the thing that the camera guys would carry. It only comes with 1.
Oh, okay. That's weird. Why would it only come with 1? Doesn't it seem like a ripoff?
It says starter kit.
Oh, God.
It's like an Inflatomate that only has a pussy, doesn't have the butthole. Feel free to call me if you need any troubleshooting in the in-ear monitoring. Oh, that's nice.
Yeah. What we really need is somebody who actually knows Videocaster, like the Rode Videocaster.
Oh, yeah.
And like has very specific technological skill with Rode equipment, because we've had lots of generous offers, which is great and amazing. But most people like are not familiar with any of the hardware or software we're using. So it kind of doesn't matter. But if anybody's familiar with those ones, then it would be a massive help.
We need a Videocaster expert. If you're not a Videocaster expert and you're just a switching expert, don't bother. But listen, if you can if you really are a Videocaster expert and you show up to NorCal, I'll give you $1,000. to run the machine.
Yeah, I'll give you a fucking standy.
I'm not joking. If someone needs
Either am I.
yeah.
But yeah, and I mean, the technology that we're using is so new because like the Videocaster has only been out for like what, a year, less than a year, 8 months.
I don't know anyone who
And
uses it
then-
besides us.
And then all the software updates, which is essentially like audio control, building scenes, like building and graphics, like all of that. Like the caster just had like 3 months ago, like a big like upgrade to that software to be able to do all those things. So it was funny because a lot of the people that were kicking advice my way that were like saying all this stuff, I was like, how would you even give advice without first asking what we're using? Like it's silly to me.
Let me tell you how much I know.
Yeah, like I'm gonna give you this advice, and then I'm like, we use this in this system, and then they're like, oh yeah, I don't know that. Like, no shit. Anyhow,
You know what CrossFat said? That's not a bad.
What did CrossFit
That's not
say?
a bad local rate. Is there a per diem? Oh, I so know you. I so know you. We would never. We would
local rate for what?
for the Videocaster. To a Videocaster guy. That's a great per day. Local rate. Is there a per diem? It's just like, hey, we could never work together. Oh, Barbell Spin says that he's no expert, but he'd turn off the screensaver.
Wow,
Dude.
wow. Hey, if he's no expert, imagine this. Imagine that fucking advice of turning off the screensaver. And my surprise when I come back from taking one of my 2 fucking pre-breaks in 6 hours and have 5 grown men yelling my name because they don't know how to touch a trackpad on a laptop.
Yeah.
Suck a fucking dick. How about that?
Yeah, Spin.
Jeez Louise.
My wife said Spin and Bill fucking were the best.
They crushed it.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, everybody did so good. But yeah, and for the record, I did turn off my fucking screensaver and you know what else too? It was like the lock screen because I thought the screensaver was off, but it was like the second setting.
The fitness shaman says that the screensaver was grounding as fuck. Oh yeah, that's nice.
I got a lot of compliments. People enjoyed a nice peaceful break. You know, they felt stressed out, and rather than watch the person run across the finish line and win, they would rather see sequoia trees.
We need to get that into every show.
Hey, you know that Spin saved it too, right? Did you hear his promo that he did?
No.
Oh, when it popped up and he's like, we're looking at trees. Go visit Knoxville. Like just turned it into this promo.
Oh.
It was amazing.
When did he put that out?
He did it live while the thing came up.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, he just pivoted and was like, you know what else has trees? Knoxville. Visit Knoxville. And like gave the little call to action on visit Knoxville.
Yeah, that is good. That's a great pivot. Good job, Spin.
He's a Spin's a professional.
Yeah.
Not like us. It's amateur hours. Don't even know how to turn off a screensaver. Also, too, to my surprise, I didn't realize that graphics, when that thing came up, it like pushed it to that other screen, which if somebody really does know that Videocaster and how to use those graphics, I'm sure the way I'm doing it is absolutely the wrong way to do it. You know, like when you do something in 7 steps and somebody who actually knows how to work it is like, you only needed to do it in 1.
Yeah.
Like, I'm sure I'm doing stuff the hard way.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
Yep. It's the beginner way before you learn all the shortcuts.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, shit.
All right. Thank you. I'll see you in a
Okay.
bit. I'm gonna just work out. I'm gonna work out. I haven't packed clothes yet. I'm gonna work out, but I'm ready to come. I have more. I thought I was gonna lighten load, but I'm bringing so much shit.
Okay. Awesome. Well, I don't have too much. I just basically have my 2 bags that are still the electronics that are still packed. So I'm just leaving everything as is.
Okay. And do you think about the Sennheiser thing? If we're gonna order it, we should order it soon.
I mean, yeah, I think if we try it, I think that if we order it and try it, I'll just be really.
It's just expensive if we're never gonna use it again.
Well, that's what I'm saying. So like what we could do is we could try it and maybe even just set it up at the house. And then that way, if it doesn't work, we could rebox it properly and just tape it back up and ship it back. Like if it doesn't work
But
for
what
us,
if
as
it does
opposed to
work?
trying to like.
What if it does work and we just never use it again? Anyway.
Oh,
we'll
I
talk.
see what you're
We'll
saying.
talk. All right.
Okay.
Bye.
All right. Okay. Bye.
We might be out of the live streaming business. One and done.
A song about getting skinny. No cocaine, no Ozempic, no speed, no Adderall. I went to the gym and fixed it. I ran so you could walk, no shade. You could do it your way, but I gotta just say, got skinny the old-fashioned way. I got skinny the old-fashioned way.
Hey.
Hello.
Hey.
Hi, it's Pedro. Pedro Mas.
Pedro Mas. Good morning.
Good morning. I was wondering if I can get a slave for like 3 months.
I think that's it.
And-
I don't think that's legal in the U.S. anymore. Let me hold on.
No. I think I can do it because if they sign a contract, maybe for like a month, like a week or something, or 3 months.
I just Googled, is slavery legal with a contract? No, slavery is illegal, and a contract attempting to establish a master-slave relationship is void and unenforceable. Oh, that sucks. All right. Well, we're not free.
No, listen. Okay, listen. Maybe you could be my slave for like a week. You know what? I'd have you make calls and stuff, you know?
Who would I
and
call?
You get compensated.
Oh, that's not slavery. You're looking to employ someone.
Yeah, but like, well, I can check your teeth, you know?
You can
I check your teeth, make sure your teeth are okay.
Oh, like like a horse.
Yeah, like a horse teeth.
Have you been drinking today?
Yeah, I have. Yeah.
What did you drink?
It's a natural ice.
Oh, I used to drink natural ice in college.
Good stuff.
Natty ice. I used to drink like it comes in like 18 packs or something.
Listen. If you work for me for like a week, maybe we could make $100,000 and we split it. Okay. You get like 20%. I get 8%.
So okay, so we do the work. I do the work, but we split the money.
We split the money 80-20. That's slavery, right? Or no?
I guess I'm looking at. You drink natural ice out of a can?
Yeah, did you hear it?
Yeah, I heard you just crack one. It's a little early. It's only 11:30.
Yeah, I know. Over here, it's like 1 o'clock or something. But yeah, I just, it doesn't matter. Listen.
I'm listening.
You work for me.
Yeah.
You work for me. We get other people to work. And then we make $100,000. And then you don't have to work. You don't have to do the show that much. You can have other people. Well, maybe you make more than, 100,000. I don't know how much you make.
At 5.9% alcohol, Natty Ice is sure to jumpstart your story with a signature smooth, refreshing taste and a clean finish. The beer undergoes Anheuser-Busch's exclusive ice brewing process, which takes the beer to a temperature below freezing.
It's great shit. It's great stuff. Yeah, great stuff.
It leads to the formation of ice crystals, which creates its signature rich and smooth taste. It's perfect for taking.
Listen.
Hey, it says you're supposed to drink it after the sun goes down. That's what it says here.
Yeah. I drank it last night too.
Oh, okay. Oh, well, there's 1 gram of protein, 4 grams of carbs.
Come on.
I'm listening, but I'm just.
Listen, you want to work? You want to work for me for like a week? You'll be my slave for a week.
I cannot, but I appreciate the offer. I'm the greatest chief marketing officer who walks planet Earth, and I've never been headhunted for a job, which is fucking absolutely remarkable to me. Maybe it's because
no, but you have a good we can make $100,000 in a couple of weeks. Come on, man.
You
just gotta be my slave.
Dude.
Not a slave, but
Dude, there's a drink called Natty Daddy.
Yeah, I drink that once in a while. Yeah.
That's
I
crazy.
I split it with water. I just pour half and then I put a little water in it.
Oh, I
That's
do.
how that's how I limit my
Yeah,
alcohol consumption because
dude.
you know the money for alcohol consumption.
Dude, that's crazy because during COVID, I was drinking like I would every morning. I would start with a White Claw, and I would drink like 4 to 6 White Claws throughout the day. Just everything I did, no matter what I was doing, I always had a White Claw. But I split it with a can of sparkling water. I was peeing like 20 times a day. You must
that's
pee a
what it
lot,
does.
so you pee a lot.
Yeah, I pee in the sink.
Yeah, yeah. After the third beer, you can pee in the sink. Now I get it. You're all of a sudden making so much more sense to me. I never quite understood you, but now like you and I now I understand why we get along so well. We're very similar.
Mm.
There's
Now listen,
what's this lemon?
all you gotta do is like make 10, 20 calls a day, and you'll be my slave.
Hey, when I used to, I
And
used
then
to drink though.
We split the money.
What? Yeah.
We split the money, man. We gotta split the money.
Yeah, but you know what would probably end up happening? I would probably feel like if I was doing all the work, I probably wouldn't want to split the money.
I know. Maybe we
I would be
do
so
like
I would be so selfish like that.
50,
You would start to hate me.
50. Okay, 40, I give you 49%, and I keep 51 because you know I have to do some work. You know, the brain work is more than the slave work. You know what I'm saying?
The what work?
The brain work
Oh yeah. You have to come up with the good
is
ideas.
more than the slave work.
Yeah. All right. I just
Mhm.
stand. I don't stand very often. Hey, I'm gonna go work out now, and then I got to drive for like 4 hours. Sorry, I can't do your slave shit this
Oh,
morning.
you going someplace? You going someplace?
Yeah, going to Sacramento.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna watch. Yeah, dude, I cover this sport where the men work out in shorts and the women work out in their bra and panties.
Mm.
It's crazy. It's a really bizarre. The bizarre life I've. It's
Sex
bizarre.
and drugs. Sex without the drugs, right?
Yeah, but they claim that you wouldn't believe how confused these people are. One day we got to get together and talk about it. They're so confused. They work out in their bra and panties, but they don't realize that they're entertainers. It's fucking bizarro world. But anyway, it's fun.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Listen,
Yeah, good.
there's a I think I can do a plug.
You can do a plug.
Free wholesaling, freewholesaling.com.
Free wholesaling.
Wholesaling.
Wholesaling. That should be a
Not a whole.
that should be an escort service. Wholesaling.com.
No. It's not. Wholesale. Not whole. Free. You know that's where the money is in the real estate market.
All right, you the man. I'll
And
see
you can be my slave.
I'm gonna be gone for like 3 days. I'll see you. Call in Monday. I'll see you Monday.
Okay.
All right.
I'll see you later.
Bye. I don't think you guys understand, so I'm gonna explain it to you. This show has arrived with its own. What was that? What was the it has its own cast of characters. This show has truly arrived. I love that guy. The rocket ship doors closed, ladies and gentlemen, and we are about to take off. Thank you for being on board the Freedom Express. We will be starting. Jared. I wonder, should I call Jared Ellis? I need to speak to Jared, the guy who wrote this book, Prayer Warrior. I want to start. I want to start the shows off in Sacramento with the prayer service.
Hey, Savon.
What you need?
Hey, buddy. Do you want to talk about the Toyota Sienna?
Oh yeah. What about it? Yeah, I'd love to. God, you guys are hitting on all my favorite topics: Natty Ice, in-ear monitoring, and Toyota Sienna. Yeah, let's do it. What about it?
Dude, I had a great one, 2015, fully loaded. You know, back with DVDs and all that kind of stuff for the kids. But anyway, it got wrecked a couple years ago, so I had to get a 2022. But all the Siennas now are hybrids, and I'm not a fan.
They're all hybrids. Is that really true? Or are you just talking out of your ass?
No, dude, no. They have a battery, but they also take gas. So they're like whatever that's called, a combination. But yeah, every Sienna has a battery now.
So it like turns off when you stop and stuff like that?
It can. It depends on the speed. Like if you're just cruising through like a little neighborhood, you can put it on like battery mode. But if you're on the interstate or something, it
But I
uses,
mean,
like,
when
a
I stop at a red
combination. But
light, it turns off. I hate that when cars do that.
no, it doesn't do that at all. No, I know what you're talking about. I hate that too. But you don't charge it or anything. So there's not really a non-battery option.
2025 Sienna. Where would I go? Specs.
Yeah, it should be pretty obvious.
Oh
It should show
man,
up
the
on there.
screen is nice. Oh my god.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Inside of it, it's like, it's advanced like a tube, right? It seems more narrow than the one from 2015 because I guess the battery takes up so much space. And there's also not a spare. You have to get a spare, but put it in the trunk. And that's like, not every model has a spare.
I
And,
don't
like,
have
you
I don't
can't
have a
get the
spare. I don't
floorboard
have
wet.
I don't have a spare in mine. Mine's a I ride with all flats or any flats or some shit like that.
Yeah, that's cool too. But like those are expensive to replace. And if
So
if you replace
expensive.
one, you replace two.
Yep, so
Yeah, but
expensive. Hey, do you want me
I
to
just
tell
want to let you know something to think about, man.
you want me to tell you something about the 2025 Sienna that no one knows?
Yes. Yeah, man.
So this latch on the back, this latch on the back, this door on the back of the Sienna. You know, the rear door, you know, the one you open and you put all the kids' skateboards and shit in the back and just like you throw all your shit, tennis rackets. So I guess the door is too heavy for the frame of the Sienna, so that it's starting to they're starting to sag in large numbers. That's some deep insight.
Yeah.
I'm dropping the T.
Yeah, I can see. I definitely feel like this newer model Sienna is not as nice as the 2015. But we got family that work for Toyota, so we get like a discount. So I'm kind of stuck. I mean, it's a fine van, but like
I really
I'm not
want a
fan of
new
it,
one. I really, really want a new one. It's crazy. I've never wanted a car really. Not since high school. When I graduated high school, I wanted a Toyota pickup truck. I really want a new van. I really want a new Toyota van.
Dude, those sliding doors are nice, man. Because kids can't open a door worth shit. Oh, it's
No.
like hitting somebody, just slide the door open, they jump out, and you're done.
Unconscious little fucks.
Hey, buddy, have a good day, man. Hey, I appreciate everything you do. You're the man.
All right, thank you.
Hey, buddy, bye.
Did this guy just get me all perseverating on new cars? I don't want to do that. But I'm good. 9.5. What was I build out a new Sienna. How do you know which one to get? Look at all these. You just get the best. Do you always just go to the best one? You just get platinum? Is that what you do? It's crazy. It said the base sticker price. 39. Oh. The base one is 39,000, but the nice one is 56,000. It's almost. Wow, that's crazy. Oh, it says hybrid. I see. Oh, who wants a refrigerator? No one wants a fucking refrigerator in their car. All right. The Wagoneer is so nice. Yesterday when I went and picked up my shit rental to go pick up Sousa in, they had the Wagoneer was there, and I had rented that before. It was so nice. Oh my god, it was so nice. Everything is all screwed up on my text threads. Everything is screwed up. J.R. Howell left the conversation. Bill Grunler left the conversation. Everyone's leaving. Everyone's leaving the chat. Someone went green. Oh shit, I'm green? John Young changed the name of the conversation. Oh fuck. The why did they leave? Because someone SMS'd it. Someone came on green, and everyone's just like, "Fuck you, I'm out." Everyone's out. Looks like. All right. I'll see you guys soon. Maybe we'll do a podcast tonight if enough people show up at the house. I always want to do them and come hang out with you guys, but what ends up happening is we get too tired. It's too much work setting up all the gear, and becomes a shit show. I'll talk to you guys later. Thanks for hanging out. Today, or all week, we'll be doing NorCal Friday, Saturday, Sunday, all day streams here at the Sevon Podcast. Good to see all you guys. Bye bye.